Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Biodiversity and Conservation by Ambika Prasad Research Foundation. As we all know that wild edible fruits play an important role in supplementing the diet of tribal people as well as rural people. Tribal people mainly use these fruits as a basic need of food and are also sold in their local and tribal market to generate income. These are the most widely used non-timber forest products or NTFP and important source of nutrition and medicine. So today we will discuss some wild edible fruits from Jamtara Forest Division from Jharkhand, India with their medicinal uses. So first is the Buchanania cococinensis from the family Anacadesi. In Jamtara Forest Division, this plant is known as taraf and fruit is a drupe with single seeded. Fruits are green in color and after ripen they turns into black. It is commonly known as chara or chiranji. The oil extracted from the fruits is used in the treatment of skin diseases. These fruits are also sold in the local and tribal markets. Next is the Maduka Longifolia, belongs to the family Sapotaceae. Tribal people used to call this plant as kundi. This plant is commonly known as mohua. They used to make curry from the fruits. Fruit is also used in the treatment of asthma. The oil extracted from the seed is used as a cooking oil by the tribal communities. Next is the Alingium salvipolium, belongs to the family Cornaceae. They call this plant as dhela and it is also commonly known as angkula or angkol. It is also an underutilized edible fruit. Fruits are berry-like and drupe in nature and single-seeded. Fruits are green and become pinkish red to dark red in ripening stage. The taste of ripened fruits is sweet with mild aroma. The edible person of this fruit is fleshy person called aril. These fruits are used medicinally in diarrhea and dysentery. Next is the Flaccosia Indica, belongs to the family Salicaceae. They call this plant as bada. Fruits are used in raw or in cooked form. They are round in shape, reddish to reddish black or purple when ripe. Fruits are used in the treatment of jaundice. Next is the Ficus bengalensis from the family Moraceae. The people in Jamtara Forest Division call this plant as Buddy Billy. This is the banyan tree and the fruit is globose to depressed globose, usually orange-red in color. Fruits are also edible by birds and the fruits are the home of many wasp species. Fruits are used in the treatment of diarrhea and dysentery. Next is the our Jaitika Indica from the family Meliaceae. This is known as neem. The fruits are green in color and smooth yellow-green when ripened. It has a sweet flavored pulp. Fruits are used in controlling high blood glucose level. Oil extracted from the seeds can be used directly as an insect repellent. Oil is also used in the treatment of skin infections. Next is the Diaspirus melun from the family Ebinaceae. This is known as tiril or commonly this plant is known as kindu or tendu. Fruits a drupe, oblong to ovate in shape. greenish yellow in color and yellowish orange when ripening. Fruit is single-seeded and surrounded by a sweet pulp. Fruits are also used to sell in local market. The fruits are used in treating diarrhea and dysentery. Next is the Ficus hispida, belongs to the family Moraceae, commonly known as dumane. The fruit are eaten in raw or in cooked form. Unripened green fruits are cooked as a vegetable. The juice of this fig is used in treating liver problems. Tribal people also used to cultivate this for its edible fruit. Syzygium nervosum, from the family Myrtaceae. Tribal people used to call this plant a Chadri, and its fruit are ovoid with a concave tip and a wrinkled texture. It is used in the treatment of digestive disorders. Next is the Syzygium cumining. As we all know that this is the jamun fruit from the family Myrtaceae. In Jamtara Forest Division, this plant is known as saw. Ripened fruits are edible and these are oval in shape. Fruits are green in color and turn into black or purplish black when ripened. Fruits are used in making jams, jelly, juice, etc. People used to consume the raw fruit with salt and chilies. It is very much useful in controlling blood glucose level. Next is the Jijibus marutiana, family Rhamnaceae, and it is known as Janu. And commonly this plant is known as bear. The fruit is eaten raw or in preserved form. Pickles are also used to make from these fruits. It turns orange-yellow color when ripened. Fruits are used in treating stomach-related problems. Next is Meleusa velutina. This is a wild plant species belongs to the family Anonaceae. People in Jamtara Forest Division used to call this plant as ambe. These fruits are born in bunch. They are green in color and turn into black when ripened. They are ovoid in shape with 1 to 2 seeds. Fruits are used in controlling high blood pressure. This is Cordia obliqua from the family Boraginaceae, locally known as Buchletha. The fruit is a drupe, ovoid or shining blue bulge in shape, pinkish orange in color. It tastes sweet and useful in dry cough. The fruits are eaten in raw form or in cooked form. The immature fruits are used to make pickle. Fruits are useful in treating cough and cold. This is Jijibus oinopria from the family Rahamnaceae, locally known as Uli Rama Jamun. The fruits are small, black, globose or ovoid in shape. It can be eaten in raw or cooked form. The dried fruits are also stored for off-season consumption. These fruits are used in treating diarrhea and dysentery. This is Phyllanthus umbilica or commonly known as amla from the family Phyllantheraceae. It is a common fruit widely used as an edible fruit. Fruits are also sold in local market. These fruits are a good source of carbohydrates and minerals. Fruits are also sold in local market in their dried form. Pickles are used to make from these fruits. It is a main ingredient in the preparation of triphala used to treat cough and cold. Next is the Bridalia rectusa from the family Phyllantheraceae. In Jamtara Forest Division, it is known as Chadri. These fruits are green in color and turn dark reddish when ripened. They are globose in shape. Fruits are useful in treating constipation. This is Tamarindus Indica. We know this plant as Imli from the family Fabaceae. In Jamtara Forest Division, it is known as Jaja. These fruits are used to sell in local market. Many dishes are prepared using the flavor of Imli. It is also high in nutrients. Fruit is used in treating diabetes. This is Limonia acidisma from the family Rutaceae and it is commonly known as Pindale. This is a fodder plant of Asian elephant. These fruits are woody and are aromatic sour sweet in taste. It contains vitamins and minerals used in liver tonic to stimulate digestive system. The pulp of this fruit is also used in diarrhea and dysentery. This is Ficus Religiosa from the family Moraceae. Tribal people used to call this plant as Hisabili and commonly this plant is known as people. This is these fruits are edible but not so tasty, but the tribal people used to consume this fruit. Fruits are good for feminine health. Fresh fruit are reported to be a good source of carbohydrate. These fruits are reported to used against diabetes. So these are some wild edible fruits that we have surveyed in Jamtara Forest Division, Jharkhand. Tribal people used to collect these wild edible fruits, or these are the main non-timber forest products that they collect in different seasons, and they are one of the main uh, food of their diet. So thank you very much for this session. Thank you.